Hey guys, Simon here and welcome back. Just saw the other day that Wizards of the Coast announced an upcoming Duel Deck, coattailing off its Shadows Over Innistrad announcement, called Blessed vs. Cursed. Now, these Duel Decks will be focused on the denizens of Innistrad, with the Blessed deck uniting humans, spirits, and angels against those of the Cursed deck, mainly zombies and demons. Plus, just look at that set symbol, Avacyn on one side and a little devil horn on the other. Love it. So what could we expect from these decks? Well, seeing that it's not set to release until late February, we won't be finding out anytime soon. But hey, this means we can speculate and theory craft, one of my favorite hobbies. So we have something called the Blessed deck, focusing on angels, humans, and spirits from Innistrad. Sounds to me like it'll run blue-white. For humans, I'd love to see some Elite Inquisitors, Elder Cathars, maybe Doomed Traveler, and Geist-Honored Monk for that spirit theme. Since this deck's gonna go up against the undead, throw in some Avacyn Priests and Fiend Hunters as well. Keep those ghouls and demons in check. To top it off, this deck would love Champion of the Parish. And, you know, Wizards, you may as well reprint Snapcaster Mage while you're at it. It's not a big deal, really. With spirits, you gotta give us spells like Lingering Souls and Midnight Haunting. Please give us Lingering Souls. I don't care if its flashback costs black, I still want it. As for spirit creatures, well, you can't really make this deck without my main man St. Traft now, can you? Even if Geist of St. Traft is reworked for a new printing, I'm sure I'd still love it. Plus, it gives you that nice human spirit angel connection. The angels though, that's where this deck could get insane. You got cards like Angel of the Flight Alabaster giving you some spirit synergy, and Angelic Overseer providing you that human synergy. But of course this deck wouldn't be complete without everyone's favorite mass indestructible angel, Avacyn. Again, even if she's reworked in Shadows Over Innistrad, I'd still bet on her being great, and an obvious inclusion in this Blessed deck. Even though we'd probably never get it in a million years. So that would be my Blessed deck, with some added spells of course. Seems pretty strong, but what would it be pitted against? Well, that would be this Cursed deck, made from some of the nastiest undead and demons from Innistrad. For the ranks of the damned, you can fill it with the simple guys. Diagraph ghouls, walking corpses, you know, the basics. Since so many scabs and zombies are blue in this set, you could throw in some Stitched Drakes and maybe an Undead Alchemist. That could be fun. To spice those zombies up, get some Diagraph Captains in there. Maybe throw in some Rooftop Storms to get those bigger guys out sooner. You know, just go wild with this whole zombie thing. Of course, you also have the heavy hitters. Your Giraffe Messengers, your Grimgrins, and maybe Machias to really give it to that Blessed deck. Giraffe's Messenger was actually one of my all-time favorite cards from that block. So yeah, Wizards, please reprint? Even with all those zombies, how could you not include spells like Army of the Damned or Zombie Apocalypse? Their inclusion would just make this deck hilarious. But don't forget, the undead aren't the only cursed beings on Innistrad. In direct opposition to the Angels of Avacyn, we have the demons. Just envision an army of undead led by stuff like Demon Lord of Ashmouth and Reaper of the Abyss. Of course, that would be cool, but we need something to oppose Avacyn, something which stands for pure evil. Typically, I'd say throw in Gristlebrand, but yeah, Liliana really messed him up. Maybe he'll be revived somehow, but let's just assume he's dead. Now then, who would lead the demon and undead horde? Perhaps a returned Withinger? This time not bound by any silly dagger. Okay, just thinking about it now, yeah, Wizards, could you please do this for me? So anyway, that's roughly what I'd like to see from this Duel Deck's Blessed vs. Cursed. Of course, it's completely based off just my opinion. I'm excited to see what they do with these decks and in Shadows Over Innistrad in general. This theory crafting video was just my way of venting excitement. But I want to know what you guys think about this theme for Duel Decks. What cards would you include in a Blessed or Cursed deck? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, if you enjoyed the video, consider throwing in a like and subscribing to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. You can also follow me on social media if you, for some odd reason, want to know my opinions on other MTG stuff. You can find those links in the description below. As always guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.